Hello students, a very warm welcome to you. Today we are doing a very important chapter, that is conjunctions. It is chapter 15 of your textbook. While we are doing this, I want you to have your textbook opened, a pencil in your hand, page number 83, conjunctions. Please be ready. So as I said, conjunctions on page number 83. You all have your textbooks, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, conjunctions is something that we've been doing since the 5th grade. Very quickly, I'll tell you what are conjunctions. They are words, usually only one word in a sentence, which is used to join the two sentences. And the most commonly used conjunctions are and, but, and, because, or sometimes. These are the conjunctions which we use almost all the time. So, but we will go in a little detail today. The basic conjunctions you know. Let us go through kinds of conjunctions. We have coordinating and subordinating, two main kinds. Coordinating and subordinating conjunctions. If you go to the pink line that is written almost at the end of the page number 83, the word which is used to join two sentences of equal ranks. What do we mean by equal ranks? When the two sentences are like same, when we use the word and. I brought chikus, I brought bananas. I brought chikus and bananas. Two sentences are same. Tanaya is a girl, Kamini is a girl. So Tanaya and Kamini are girls. Two sentences which are of equal ranks, where we use and mostly, generally, they are called coordinating conjunctions. Now, what are subordinating conjunctions? Subordinating conjunctions is when the, please turn the page, go to page number 84. Subordinating conjunctions is when the two sentences are of unequal rank. Unequal means the most commonly used conjunction here is but. I worked very hard but could not clear the test. So, they are opposites. Worked very hard but failed. That is the time when you use but. They are called subordinating conjunctions when the two sentences are of unequal ranks. So now we come to point D, coordinating and subordinating conjunctions. The basic I've explained, we will go in detail. One more thing that you're supposed to know is point E, there are some conjunctions which are used in pairs. That is what something you know, either or. You can either buy this pair or that pair of shoes, nothing else. Either or, neither nor, both and. We both loved and honored him. So both and, though yet, not only but also, very commonly used. He not only passed but also came first in the whole school. So not only but also. So that, hardly when, no sooner than, again very commonly used. No sooner did the bell ring than the boys dashed out of the class. So no sooner than. These are the conjunctions which are used in pairs. Right now I just told you we used only one conjunction in a sentence, but these conjunctions are used in pairs. So when you are using either and or, both are conjunctions, both will be used in one sentence. They are called correlative conjunctions. The conjunctions which are used in pairs are called correlative conjunctions. Okay, now we come to point F. Again, back to coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating are again four types. You just need to know the conjunctions, okay? All the different types. It's for your understanding and for your usage. First, we have the simple and, both, as well as, not only but also. Coordinating. Conjunctions which show a choice, that is or. Again, that's a coordinating conjunctions. Would you like tea or coffee? So or, either or, neither nor, else, otherwise. Then opposites. the conjunctions which are used as opposites. But, still, only, nevertheless, whereas, while. Some people listen while the others keep sleeping in the class. So while is also sometimes used as a conjunctions. Some conjunctions that infer a fact or statement from another. Therefore means when you give a reason. Therefore, so, for. He kept on roaming around, for he had no money. But most we don't use for, we give a reason. As he had no money, he kept on roaming around the streets. So these are the basic conjunctions. They have been separated into 4 kinds for your understanding. You don't need to remember all this. You just need to remember the conjunctions and how they are used. Okay, the various 1, 2, 3, 4 points you need not remember. The words that are used inside are supposed to be remembered. Exercise 1 is just you have to select the right conjunction and write the sentences, which is something you can always do. Now we come to page number 86, subordinating conjunctions. The conjunctions, here also they have given you a big list. See how they are used. Read all the sentences. It's like after, before, while, make hay while the sun shines. It's a proverb. So while is a subordinating conjunction. As soon as, since, reasons, because, since, as, consequence, condition, contrast, and manner. Okay, there is comparison also. He is as clever as. He is no less than you. Comparison. And the 8th one are the pairs. Though, yet, not only, but also. No sooner than, so that. So these are the conjunctions which you can use. Exercise 2, they have already told you which conjunctions you will use in the sentences. He was very sick. He could not get up from the bed. So what will you use here? I am talking about exercise 2, first sentence. He was very sick. He could not get up from the bed. Think and write which correct word of conjunction you can use here. He was very sick, so he could not get up from the bed. Very simple. He was weak, he faced the thief bravely. Although he was weak, he faced the thief bravely. Or even though he was weak, he faced the thief bravely. Both of them are correct. See. So think and use the conjunctions in your sentences. Again, exercise 3. Underline the conjunctions and state whether they are coordinating or subordinating. Again, when you use and, when you come, bring a swimming costume and a beach towel. So now you know. It's not very difficult for you. I'm not giving you all the answers right away. Otherwise, you will not do it on your own. So these are very simple exercises of conjunctions. We have only 3, but you just need to know them, know how to use them correctly, and not make mistakes while using the conjunction, so that you know which exactly the conjunctions can be used in the sentence. Try to do the exercises in your notebook. Answers will follow. Don't copy. Answers are there for you to do the correction and to help you in case you are not sure about a particular answer. But like I told you, there can be more than one conjunction in exercise 2. Like I did the second sentence. He was weak, he faced the thief bravely. Although he was weak, he faced the thief bravely. Even though he was weak, he faced the thief bravely. Both are correct, but even though is a better answer. So I might have written even though, you could have written although. Both the answers are correct here. So think and write. Okay? So I hope you have understood conjunctions. Please read all the sentences which are given in the form of examples from the textbook. It is very important that you read all the examples that are given in the textbook to understand the lesson thoroughly. They have gone through the topic in great detail. If you read your textbook well and do the exercises, I'm sure you can understand the lesson really well. Okay, see you. Bye for now.